guys, welcome back to my channel. First off, since you guys are always asking, this hair was achieved by using the 19mm Numi wand. I'll put the link and the coupon and all that stuff down below. I'll probably forget. Remind me in the comments if I forget. But anyway, moving on from that, since you always talk about my hair and I wanted you to know. I keep getting these emails from you guys that say that you're really concerned or you're embarrassed because you're dating someone. For the most part, all the ones that I've gotten, you know, it's a female dating a male, but I guess this could really go for, no, I don't know. I wonder if it'd be different if it's like a male and a male, or a female and a female, and one of you is smaller than the other. But all right, let's not get too technical here. Apply this to your situation however you can. But I'm getting these emails from you guys stating that you are concerned or you're embarrassed because you, as a woman, are bigger than the person that you are dating, and typically it's a guy. So at least from the emails that I've received, it's chicks being concerned about being bigger than their boyfriends because either their boyfriend is skinnier or shorter or whatever it may be. So I feel your pain, girlfriend, okay? So I can definitely relate to the whole dating a guy that is smaller than you and the issues that come with that. Now, the real life issues, which are really not even issues, versus the issues that you form in your head. Such as, you're gonna crush him, he's not gonna be able to, I don't know what, pick you up and rescue you from a damn fire or something. Like, in my brain I was like, okay, I'm bigger than him, and dating a guy that is smaller than me is going to make me, one, look even bigger, which who the fuck cares really, because whether you look bigger or you look smaller, you are what you are the size that you are. Standing next to someone does not make you gain or lose 20 pounds, you know what I'm saying? But anyway, in my brain I was like, oh, he's gonna make me look bigger, I don't want that. And then also I was concerned with, you know, crushing him. Especially, you know, if we were gonna get it in and I was gonna be on top or something, I thought I was gonna kill him because, you know, obviously I'm just gonna kill him just by being on top of him, because when I'm on top of him, I'm going to disregard his entire life. And, you know, if I look at him and he's just choking and he's just dying and he can't take it, I'm just gonna keep sitting there until he dies because I'm gonna kill him. I don't understand our thinking on that. And I did a whole video on how to ride and how to get that mentality out of your head. And that's, I can't even say I'm gonna link it because I never freaking link the videos when I tell you guys I'm going to. Yes, but shut the door. So I also thought that because I was bigger than him that he was gonna have a problem with it, or that he was gonna feel emasculated by that, and that wasn't really the case either. So I've never dated a guy who I've been bigger than and he also he feels emasculated by the fact that his girlfriend is larger than him. So if you're dating a guy who feels bad about that, that ain't the guy for you, okay? Because if someone's gonna feel bad simply because of your existence and who you are, I mean, just you being who you are, you could not even open your mouth. Just the way that you look makes them feel bad about themselves. That is not the relationship you should be in. No. So, anyway, so I have had all of those negative thoughts about being with a guy smaller than me. Also, the other things were like, you know, as a woman, I'm gonna speak for myself here. But as a woman, I wanna be with a guy, you know, in my brain, ideally, okay? This is not, I don't know how I should say this. It's kind of hypothetical, but also it's kind of, I don't know, human nature. Okay, so as a woman, I want to be with the guy that's bigger than me and stronger than me, a nice tall man, like someone who is, you know, the enforcer. I don't necessarily want the alpha, but I kind of want a little smidge of the alpha, you know what I'm saying? I want a little taste of the alpha, but I don't want the true alpha mentality. Like, I don't need misogyny. I want a little alpha, but I don't want him to be misogynist. And so I kind of want this perfect guy, you know? So that is just sort of speaking out of human nature as a woman. That's kind of what I'm expected to be going for, right? So when I date the short guy, this little skinny guy, the guy that I could potentially bench press more, although, truth be told, my arms are very weak. All of my strength is in my legs. Anyway, when we're sort of supposed to be going for this other type of guy and we end up with, you know, a partner that doesn't look anything like that or doesn't fit that description at all, but someone that we are actually very happy with, it can feel sort of wrong. It can feel like you're in the wrong relationship or like something is wrong with the two of you being together, but there's nothing wrong with that. And you don't have to be with someone that is bigger than you or even stronger than you or anything like that, because you know, this isn't caveman era. He doesn't need to go and get a club and beat something to death so that you guys can have dinner. You don't need that. You don't need that. We are very strong, independent women. We live in an age where, although the glass ceiling exists and there are lots of things that are not equal for men and women, we can at least live and be independent. Now, I don't want to get into the political things here, but let's just say generally, pause. Mommy. Yes? So, we are allowed to be independent. We are able-bodied, independent women, okay? You don't need someone bigger and stronger than you to feel like you're in the right relationship anymore, right? Like I said, he doesn't need to go and club down a boar so that you guys can eat dinner. I'm probably very inaccurate here with my description of cave people, but my point is, this isn't the Flintstones, honey. We all have the ability to take care of ourselves. So you don't need a man that is stronger, bigger, better, whatever. You don't need a guy that is this alpha, because, honey, you could be alpha. You don't need an alpha when you could be alpha. You know, that being said, another issue is just that you think that you look weird. A lot of you have approached me with the, well, I just don't think it looks right when I'm taller than my boyfriend or I'm bigger than my boyfriend, and you know, you are very much big spoon when you cuddle. Like, it's okay, you can be big spoon sometimes. You know, even bigger guys, I dated guys that were much bigger than me and they still wanted to be the little spoon, and so I could just get behind them and they could be little spoon. Like, it's okay to break the norm. Because what is the norm? The norm is stupid. Do whatever you want to do and do what makes you happy and do what makes you feel good. So don't worry about society's perception of what you're doing. Don't worry about it, because society is not living your life. You are living your life. And if this person's making you happy, then be with this person and be happy. That's all that matters. Be happy. And don't worry about crushing him when you guys have sex. You're not gonna crush him. You're not gonna kill him. I mean, he's gonna be fine. Plus, it's mostly, you know, the middle that's touching. So your heart is not down there. You know, you don't breathe out of your crotch. Don't worry about it. You're not suffocating him. Don't even trip. And if he's being suffocated, then he's probably gonna tell you something. He's not just gonna be like, yeah, let me just write out this one and then I'll let her know that I can't breathe. That's not how life works. Mommy. So you need not worry about crushing your man to death, or your woman, whatever it may be. You don't need to worry about that. You don't need to worry about you guys looking odd. I mean, what is the perfect couple anyway, right? Oh, so I went to Target yesterday and I walked in right behind this couple, and this chick must have been like 6'4", I don't know, at least. She was so tall. Like, I legitimately felt like this is like Michael Jordan height right now, but he's 6'6", right? So anyway, and then her boyfriend couldn't have been 6 feet tall, and she had a nice, like, how should I describe? She had like a nice full build. Like, she looked lean, but she definitely did not look, you know, scrawny. Her arms, sorry, I just think of Big Daddy when he's like, they're not scrawny, they're nice. But anyway, so she was definitely filling her, you know, body out. She had a really nice body, very nice form. She looked super lean, super athletic. And then he looked much smaller and a little more gangly and definitely shorter. And I looked at them together, and for one second I was like, that looks a little odd. But then I just looked at them, right, because I'm creepy, and I like got in front of them with my little cart pushing my babies, and I looked back at them and they just looked so happy together. And that was it. Like, that first split second of me like, oh yeah, that does look a little odd. That was it. And then I was like, you know what? They look like two really happy people, and that they're probably in a good relationship. Like, who cares? Who cares? Who cares when I walk by and think, oh, that's odd? Like, who cares when a stranger walks by and sees you and your partner and thinks that you guys don't look right together? I don't know shit about that couple. I do know that when I got to look at them, they looked happy, but if they were, they weren't. How the fuck would I know? And who cares? Who cares what I think about you? You know what I mean? Who cares what society thinks about you and your partner? Who cares? So get it through your brain that it is a-okay to date someone smaller than you. You're not looking for the alpha. I mean, if you are looking for the alpha, and honey, that's what you want, get what you want. But you don't have to get that anymore. We are independent women. We are survivors. We're bootylicious. All of those Beyonce songs and Destiny's Child songs, those are about us, okay? We are the independent women. Do you know what that means? Do you know what that means? Anyway. Excuse me, I was having a moment. But we no longer need to seek out the big man because we can take care of ourselves. And so be in whatever relationship's making you happy. And if that guy's smaller than you, don't let that bother you. Don't let that affect you. Be happy. If he's good to you, be good to him. Be happy. Be happy. Do what makes you happy and screw what anyone else has to say about it. Screw what anyone else has to think about your relationship. And just as a little side note here, I'm gonna toss in, screw what anybody thinks about what race you are choosing to date, especially if you're going outside of your race and this is sort of a big deal in your family, because I know a lot of people have super racist parents. And also, a lot of people my age and even younger than me are super racist. Hello, whenever I post something about racial issues or like gay issues on my Instagram, I get all kinds of crazy fuckers coming out of the woodworks telling me, oh, you're this and this and that, and I can't believe you like black people. Like, did you guys forget that my kids are half black? Hello? Hello? And why would I not like gay people? Why would I ever have anything? Okay, I'm not religious, which I think also means I'm not out of my fucking mind, which is not to say that every religious person's out of their mind. To each their own. Be happy in your religion, whatever that may be. But I'm not crazy fucking to the right or even to the left. I'm not out of my mind, and I live a philosophy of be happy, do what makes you happy, be good to people, people will be good to you. Be good to the universe will be good to you, right? Just do what's good. Do good shit. Do things that are good. We all have morals. Be a good person. That's it. Whether someone above you is telling you to do that or it's just you within your own mind have, you made the decision, I'm not gonna be an asshole and I'm not gonna be a dick. I'm also not gonna be a pussy, but that's kind of a different thing. So anyway, oh, and when it comes to dating someone bigger than you, like someone that's fat, this is a whole different topic. Let me know if this is something you want to see. But I've also had a lot of guys that are bigger that email me and say, hey, can you do a video about dating a fat guy and whether or not you would date a fat guy or the insecurities and stuff that fat guys would go through. And while my channel is generally geared towards chicks, I would be more than happy to do something like that. I have dated a guy that was twice my size, which was fun. He's fun. He's still a cool guy. I'm pretty sure he's gonna come over and cook me dinner soon. What? Not like that, we're friends. But anyway, yeah, let me know if that's something you want to see, because whether that person's smaller than you, bigger than you, blacker than you, whiter than you, whatever it may be, okay? It's okay to like what you like. I want you to be happy, and if that person makes you happy, be with that person. And that's all I have to say. My kids have been knocking on my door every 2 seconds, so I hope this video's not too choppy, but motherhood. Yeah, anyway, I'm a little frustrated today, but we're about to go to Chuck E. Cheese. Don't tell the babies. And that's it. So I hope that you guys enjoyed the video. Let me know if you did. Hell, let me know if you didn't. I don't care. Give me a thumbs up or give me a thumbs down. It's up to you. Your prerogative. Do whatever you want. And I will see you in my next video. Bye, guys.